Welcome to Irish Illustrated at irishillustrated.com. I'm Kevin Sinclair, and I'm here to talk about three prospects offered by Notre Dame recently, all at the linebacker position, two being from Texas and another from Virginia. A really kind of wide variety of skill sets here in these prospects, so let's dig in. Starting with Anthony Hill, a five-star linebacker, inside linebacker out of Texas. Going to have a look at just how he fills coming downhill, attacking inside run, which, you need to be able to do very well if you're a Mike linebacker. And here he is, just showing fantastic instincts and making quick reads, taking a quick path to the football. And he has very long arms, very broad shoulders, and plays with a really good pad level. So hard to escape him when he's coming downhill. Now, here he is lined up as a nose tackle kind of over top of the center on a goal line play, and he makes that stuff. And I think that speaks volumes about his inside run ability, run stuffing ability. And now here he is in space. Not a lot of Mike inside linebackers can play the way he can in space. Here he is reading a screen, sniffs that out. Watch him here. We'll take another look at that. Here's the running back. Watch how early he sort of makes that read. He's coming downhill well before the running backs made the catch, and he erases that with a big collision. Really impressive sideline to sideline and ability in space for an inside linebacker. Real stout again with those broad shoulders, long arms, a lot of length there, and making him tough to evade in space. And here he is sprinting laterally again. There's a lot to offer outside of just what he can do in the box. Really good in space. And now Tony Rojas, this is an interesting prospect from a position fit perspective, coming off the edge here. We saw this in Jalen Sneed in his junior year, playing that weak side end role. And this is a very twitchy and explosive athlete. Long, I think he's about around 6'3", but explosive off the snap, twitchy, really rangy, and can change direction very quickly and suddenly. And then again, with that explosive ability, he's quite a striker in the backfield. So he can move really quickly to evade tackles here, of course, being targeted more as a linebacker by a lot of college programs. It's hit double-digit offers now with Notre Dame extending an offer recently. But coming off the edge here, fantastic range. And then he's also a big weapon on offense, had 1,700 yards as a junior from the running back position, can catch the football well, but he hits home runs out of the backfield. So good stuff there. And then Derion Gullette out of Texas. This is one of the more interesting recruits I've seen in a while. About 6'2.5", 225, really good in space, but kind of has the size of an inside linebacker. So this is a guy who could probably play Sam linebacker at Notre Dame, get him out in space, covers over the slot, really good at covering slot receivers, tight ends, and running backs out of the backfield. Here he is doing a great job of shedding this block and then scraping off and making this tackle here. We'll see that again, getting his hands inside, shedding that block, and then making the tackle in space. Now, he also has some ability inside as well. Here he is attacking inside run, can do a job there. He can line him up on the ball, on the edge, and he just does a nice job as a linebacker for his squad. And next up, here he is coming off the backside, making a really nice backside takedown. And then, of course, like Rojas, he makes a lot of plays offensively. Here he is. He had over 60 receptions for nearly 1,500 yards for his squad as a junior. Here he is again in motion, taking this pass in the backfield and then firing upfield, hitting a home run here for his team. So that rounds out the three new linebacker recruits. So again, a pretty interesting mix of skill sets there, from coverage to playing on the edge or even lining up at nose tackle there. Interesting set of linebackers we'll be keeping a close eye on. It'll be interesting to see if athletes like maybe Joshua Burnham can play on the edge, or whether Nolan Ziegler can play some safety. But with Kahanu Kia playing defensive end and then leaving for 2 years, Notre Dame needs to build another good 2023 linebackers class, off to a great start with borderline 5-star Drake Bowen, an in-state prospect. So we'll keep an eye on those linebackers, as I said. Stay tuned to Irish Illustrated, and thanks for tuning in. I'm Kevin Sinclair.